What's going on, guys? Pegasus from the Wise Guys here. Make sure you go to inkgaming.com and use our coupon code TheWiseGuys TCG10 to get a discount.
What's going on, guys? This is Greg Farley from the Wise Guys, aka Pegasus, and we got to talk today about Subterror Guru Control. I've been wanting to talk about it for a little bit. I wanted to talk about it before YCS London, but then YCS London happened so fast that, I didn't talk about it. So, yeah. Anywho, Sky Striker has definitely dipped, and although it dipped, which I'm kind of glad I didn't do the video now, although it dipped, it did just win a YCS. What I mean is the sheer number of Sky Striker players you would have to play against has dropped. That's facts. It's online. It's in every pie chart that I've seen over every event that has pie charts. It has dropped significantly. I've seen it at locals. I've seen it at regionals. It's definitely come down a notch, especially since the list. Now, when we talk about why those two are so correlated, Subterror Guru Control could not beat Sky Striker, not consistently at least. It could if it maybe got all its solemns, it opened all the solemn package, you stuck them under there can be only one, you started your advantage, you stopped the engage, but if the deck started to float and start to come back, you just were in trouble. That's just basically how it was. Now when we break down the numbers now, Subterror is winning at a 61% winning percentage, which is very high. That means a deck is usually meta. I'm just calling it what it is. These numbers are from YGOscope.com, which we always use to kind of help break down numbers online. These numbers are usually taken from the top of the leaderboard on Dueling Book. Sometimes you get, the average players in there that don't know what in the hell they're doing, which can kind of skew the numbers. But for the most part, at such a high clip, if someone's playing a deck and playing a deck and playing a deck, it's pretty much the numbers that you're going to expect to see. Obviously, we still got Orcust up at the top. Nothing's really changed. But Subterror Guru is right there in the top 3 or 4. Now, why is that? Obviously, because of the Sky Striker thing. But we wanted to break down each card and maybe figure out what else is involved in this. Let's jump into it. Now, Subterror Guru has a winning percentage of 61%. Subterror Phoenix has a winning percentage of 60%. Subterror Final Battle has a winning percentage of 65%, which, yeah, the card's that stupid. Anywho, Subterror Nemesis Archer has a winning percentage of 68%. Now, granted, it's used a lot less because you don't really search the card, grab the card, summon the card until the game is over. So it's naturally going to have a winning percentage that's higher because a good player is not going to grab it until the game is over. Or they're going to desperately depend on it, like set Subterror Archer, they run into it hopefully, then you get your Guru, that helps you get your engine online. Now, I definitely think the number one issue and why it actually does do something is that it has an awesome matchup against the top 3. This is a triangle format with a whole lot of other decks that can do something. I personally love this format because it's finally a triangle format where sensibly you can see the top 3 decks up at the top. You know what they are. You know you have to prepare for them. But that's not all you have to prepare for. You can still play the deck that you want to play. And as long as you play it well, you're in good company. You're in good money. Now, with that being said, the reason that I feel that it's doing so well is those top 3 decks. It beats Thunder Dragon. Seriously. Subterror Guru and that deck go at it. It's possibly 50-50. I think Subterror actually wins more because of the floodgates. I mean, there can be only one is absolutely stupid, ignorant card. But you also have the solemn package to go along with that. Orcust, obviously Orcust can grind with you, so that deck is definitely 50-50, and I think it kind of leans towards Orcust. But when you can beat 50-50 with the best deck in the room, which is Orcust, by the numbers proven everywhere, it is what it is. That's just how you break it down. So Thunder Dragon, that you have to talk about Salomon Great. If I flip over, there can be only one. It's pretty much closed curtains. Thanks for coming. Have a wonderful day. That's basically what Subterror is doing. The other caveat, the last caveat that I wanted to talk about is a lot of people are maining Madness like Nibiru in the main. What does that do to Subterror? Nothing. So if you main deck that to stop the top decks, and then one of the top decks that can already do something off one monster can benefit off of that because they only have one monster and you're waiting on 5, you're going to get cracked That's just it. It just is what it is. I'm trying to say it in the nicest way possible. It is what it is. Subterror Guru is a good deck. I personally would call it meta, but I would definitely say it's not the best deck in the room. However, it is a very consistent deck, and it might be the most consistent, which usually means the best deck. And I just contradicted myself, so I'm just gonna sign out. This is Greg Farley from the Wise Guys, aka Pegasus, and I'm out. YG baby.